Hello everyone, I am Mama Samuel by name, MD and CEO Mirons Investment Limited. We recently introduced a new estate, MH Solar Farm. The importance of agriculture cannot be overemphasized. So agriculture is one of the way forward for Nigeria to be able to revive our economy. So we want to do a quick estimate on what one can expect from farming sweet potato on an acre of land. So at any solar farms, you buy a plot of land for, let's say, 4.8 million naira. That's the cost of 1 acre. But if you're buying a plot, it's 900 per plot. But when you buy in acre, it's cheaper. So the cost price is 4.8 million naira on an acre of land. Now, on our flyers, we said within a maximum period of 3 years, one would have been able to recoup the money he used in buying his land and gets to keep the land. So now let's first of all look at a cost analysis of what it's going to cost you to farm on an acre of land. So to prepare your land for farming, first step is for you to clear your land and to park it. So to clear a plot of land to park it, preparing it for planting, you're going to an acre of land rather, you're going to spend nothing more than, let's say, 150,000 naira. The cost of clearing 150,000 naira, clearing and packing. Then after you've cleared your land and packed it, then you need to fleet the land, okay, because of pesticide to control pests. So there are some chemicals you use to spray the land. So on an acre, you shouldn't spend more than 50,000 naira. That is the cost of this spraying and the labor that is also going to be involved. So that's 50,000 naira. Then you now prepare your ridges, okay? Because that's the best form of planting sweet potatoes. So on an acre of land, preparing of ridges is going to cost you around 200,000 naira. Then the the seeds that you're going to plant, that's going to cost you nothing more than 100,000 naira on sweet potato. So with this, you can plant. Then let's assume the cost of labor should not be more than 50,000 naira for you to do your planting. Then let's also look at miscellaneous at 100,000 naira. But before miscellaneous, it's also advised that you use controlled irrigation, that is drip lines, whereby you have your borehole system, then you would have these drip lines connected. So for an acre, which is approximately 500 square meter for one plot, that's 3,000. Then plus one free plot, that's 3,500. So you're going to need two drip lines, and those 2 drip lines is also going to cost us 200,000. We are not going to factor the cost of fencing and the cost of borehole installation, the cost of the farmhouse. We won't factor all these other costs because that's the essence of buying from a real estate firm. What you pay would cover all that, your development levy. So let's have a total for planting. 150,000 plus 50, that's 200,000. So 200 plus 200, 400, plus 100, 500, plus 50, that's 550, plus 100, 650, plus 200, 850,000 naira. So this is going to be the total cost of planting. Total cost of planting is about 850,000 naira. Then I'm quite sure that after planting, there's management. Occasionally you may need to fleet, you will need to weed, and other miscellaneous may come in. So up until harvest, you won't spend anything more than an additional 150,000 naira. So in total, it means that you won't spend more than 1 million naira from planting to harvest for sweet potato. Now, in terms of sales, what is the estimated return on an acre of land in terms of selling the produce and in terms of the harvest? Low harvest, there's moderate harvest and there is high harvest. So for low harvest, on a plot of land, one is estimated to get a minimum of 8 bags to about 13 bags for a low harvest. For a moderate harvest, from let's say from 13 bags to about 22 bags. While for a high harvest, one can get from 32 to about 45 bags. So we'll work with an average. So we're going to be using 15 bags on a plot of land. 15 bags, 1 plot. So for 6 plots, that's going to give us 90 bags. Excuse my handwriting. So now, 90 bags is per harvest, okay? You shouldn't expect nothing less than this. So the cost price ranges from 40,000 to 45,000 naira to sell one bag of sweet potato. So when we have 90 bags of sweet potato on an acre of land, I think my calculation would be wrong. It's meant to be 7 plots. Why? Because when you buy 6 plots, you get 1 free plot. So that would be 7 plots, and 15 times 7, that should give us 105 bags. So now we now have to multiply 105 bags times 40, times 40,000 naira for a bag. On a plot of land, let's assume 15 bags. So 40,000 naira times 15 should give us 600,000 naira. So on a one plot is what? 600,000 naira. Then let's assume the cost of harvest and the cost of your logistics, that's transportation, bagging, and moving the goods. So let's assume that is 200,000 naira, because you know this is Nigeria and fuel is on the hard side. So it means that you also need to pay for labor. Your profit on a plot is 400,000 naira. So in case where you now have an acre of land plus 1 free plot, that's 7 plots. So you should be expecting 4 times 7, that's 2,800,000 naira on a plot of, on an acre of land, measuring approximately 3,500 square meters when you buy from MX Solar Farm. And guess what? Why are we choosing sweet potatoes? You can harvest sweet potatoes twice in a year. In many will have, why not do plantain? Why not do yam? Why not do cassava? We are trying to do organic farming, natural farming. And these other crops, you can only harvest once a year. And harvest may not be so good. So it means after waiting 1 full year, you might be struggling to break even. Therefore, it makes more sense to farm crops that can be harvested at least twice a year. Hence, one of the reasons why we're choosing sweet potatoes among other crops that we would be planting that can be harvested twice a year. So it means that within a duration of 6 months, owning an acre of land plus 1 free plot, one is estimated to make 2.8 million naira. Your first harvest will give you what? 2,800,000 naira. And now, like I said, twice a year, that's another 2,800,000. So it means on an annual basis, one can make 5,600,000 naira on farming what? sweet potato on an acre of land at MH Solar Farms. Then these are estimated figures. Let's say push comes to shove, harvest is not so good and all. You might say, okay, let me take out 1.6 million naira. Then at least, bad as it bad, you shouldn't make nothing less than 4 million naira every year. And now at MH Solar Farms, we're going to take up insurance policies against fire and against theft, okay, to secure people's properties. Then we're also going to have a farmhouse. Then we're also going to have security. And another beautiful thing about this property is that it's a walkable distance to a police station. And we already interacted with the police there to ensure that there is adequate security. Now, the bane of agriculture is food security. Hence, food scarcity in Nigeria because of many insecurity issues that we're presently facing in northern Nigeria. Hence, a lot of shift in agriculture in the west. And Iseyin is one of the most promising places for agriculture in western region of Nigeria. We have over a total of about 100 acres of land in Lagos. However, we chose Iseyin Oyo State because it's one of the places that were recommended after a lot of research for us to carry out farming. So on an annual basis, you're making 4 million naira if you choose to farm yourself at MH Solar Farm. If, however, we are the ones doing the farming, then definitely it's going to be split on some calculation that can be arranged. So this is to tell our viewers, our clients, that agriculture is one of the best way forward for us to be able to make money as a side income. And do not forget that this is just for local consumption. And at MH Solar Farms, we are giving ourselves a duration of 3 to 5 years. Then we'll now begin to look at exportation, because our research further proves that sweet potatoes can as well be exported to other countries. But over time, we're also going to look into it. So this is in fact one of the best investment opportunity for you to own land at MH Solar Farm. So do not hesitate. When you see this video, reach out to your realtor, reach out to us, and we're willing to discuss and give you more information on how you can invest, how you can buy farmland and earn from your land. And don't forget, the land remains yours. And we're also going to have a global CFO over time to ensure further security on the land. So this is one of the best investment opportunity for smart investors. So do not delay in sending us a message on how you can farm bank your money. Stay safe and bye for now. I remain Samuel Mama. Thank you.